I built a CNC plotter that can be fully controlled with AI. I had previously built a CNC for another project, and I had this idea of making a CNC plotter that could draw anything with AI prompts. So I went ahead and upgraded it. You may have seen a previous video in which I showed this CNC to teach GRBL. I took that machine and added a pen holding mechanism and a servo to lift the pen up and down. For these I researched several options, but I decided to go with the design shared by Tech2C on his over-engineered pen holder. The only thing is that his system was based on lowering the bed, so I had to add a mechanism to lift the pen up and down. For this, I added a servo motor with a string that could lift the pen. I then went straight into testing by drawing 50mm squares, but quickly realized I would need to make some upgrades. I was having precision issues due to the driving of the y-axis only happening from one side, and also I wanted to reduce noise and vibration a bit. I did a bunch of tests with no good results, so I went straight into doing the upgrades. Before I show you what I did, this is the process I followed. First, I tested to diagnose the issues. Then I tried to fix the issues. Then I retested the drawing of the 50mm squares until they looked good and measured 50 by 50. Then I could move into programming and actually setting up the AI. For the upgrades, I went straight into 3D printing. By the way, please leave a comment if you think I am in serious need of a new 3D printer, or if my 3D printer from 2016 needs to keep going. Anyways, I basically 3D printed new parts so that I could add a new stepper motor on the other side of the CNC so I could drive the y-axis from both sides. And to control it, I would use the a-axis on my Arduino CNC head, which lets you mirror the other side of another axis that you pick. In this case, I'll mirror the y-axis. As I said, I also went ahead and changed the stepper motor drivers from A4988 to some TMC 2208s. After that, I connected the CNC to the Universal G-Code Sender, or UGS, that I've used in previous videos, and I reset up the CNC, ensuring that I have the correct steps per millimeter, that everything was driving correctly on both motors, etc. I then restarted testing, and the lines were definitely straight now, but I needed to improve some of the lifting of the pen. And I also needed to improve on the calibration to ensure that the scores were actually 50mm on both sides. This is super important so that later on I can get an actual drawing of the size I want. I kept adjusting until I got something close to a 50mm square. Now I just need to fix the lifting of the pen to avoid dragging the pen after I'm done drawing a specific shape. And notice the part I had 3D printed to go in the servo gear was slipping, and this was causing some of the issues with the lifting of the pen. So I went ahead and just replaced this with some of the actual original pieces that come with the servo. I then retested with some of the different dwell times, which is how long to wait after finishing a movement, and then lifting the pen. I repeated this with 6 squares to test different things and pick one that looked the best. Alright, so here I was testing individual squares until I got them roughly right. Obviously never did. Moving to the next round, started to get them all calibrated, and then started to work on the dwell time, and then kept progressing. I was having some pen lift issues, and eventually landed at the last one where they're all perfect. So this is just the progression of our first test over here all the way to final test over here to get the final settings. Now that I have a CNC plotter that can actually provide good quality drawings, I can move into the CNC programming and setting it up there with the AI. To get it to run with AI, I decided to use a Raspberry Pi 5, which would take the prompt on what to draw and send the G-code to the CNC. This schematic shows the overall arrangement of the machine, and as you can see, the x-axis has a stepper motor, there's 2 stepper motors for the y-axis, all of them have their respective drivers, and there's an Arduino Uno to run the servo, there's the Arduino Uno with the CNC hat to run the actual CNC, and there's a Raspberry Pi that will send the commands to the CNC via USB. To actually take the prompt of what to draw and turn into an image, I had 2 options: run the AI locally on the Raspberry Pi, or running it on some service with an API. Running it locally on the Raspberry Pi would have taken way too long to generate each image, and I wanted to something free, so I went ahead with one of the models that are available on the Hugging Face website. Hugging Face is a platform in which the machine learning community collaborates on models, datasets, and applications. To use the API, you have to have a Hugging Face API token. You can have a free account for this. For this, you go into the Hugging Face website, you log in or create an account, you go to the profile, select settings, and then select access tokens. You have to click new token, give it a name, make sure to at least choose read as the role, and then click generate. You'll get a token. It starts with HF. That will be your API key. You'll have to put this token into the actual Python code, and there will be a field for that. Now, with the Hugging Face account and API token set up, you can then go to the Raspberry Pi and run the code. So I'll do that now. Now, this is a brief overview of the code, which you can download on my website, like I said. If you look at it, the code will generate the image by making the request to the Hugging Face API, then process the image a bit to make it sketchable. Then we'll take some steps to turn that into a G-code that the actual CNC plotter can execute. So let's go ahead and run the code and see. Alright, so we get a preview of what we'll draw. So this is what the CNC is supposed to draw. And you can close the window. And once you hit enter, the code keeps running. It's getting the G code ready. Then it'll connect to the CNC. And then it starts sending the commands. Overall, I'm happy with the upgrades to the CNC and what I got out of the prompts to the AI. If you like the videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.